Yo, what is going on today, guys? Hope you're having a wonderful day as usual. So, today's commentary is just going to be about some random things, but also the main focus is that basically my opinion on Battlefield 4 and kind of the differences between Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghosts and kind of Battlefield versus Call of Duty in general. So, to start off, this is the first Battlefield 4 gameplay that you guys have seen on my channel. And I recently picked up a few games for the Xbox One because I did some trade-ins of my old stuff. So what I've got now are Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, Dead Rising 3, and Rise Son of Rome. Now I've played all four of those games, mostly Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield, and mostly Call of Duty, obviously, as you can probably tell from the videos that I do upload. But there's also some opportunity to put out some other content. I will be doing Rise again. I'll probably play that one today and see if I can get another one of those live commentaries in. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do the face cam thing. It'd be nice if the Kinect could record, but I don't know how that works, and there's a lot of stuff about the Kinect that I still fail to understand. But it is pretty neat. Like in this game, for example, I can yell out, "Need ammo," and my teammates will know that I need ammo. Now, whether or not the teammates are going to actually help me, I don't know. You know, that's I haven't. I think one time it might have worked that somebody actually brought me ammo, but I don't know. It's fun regardless. It's really neat how they integrated the voice features in Kinect, and I can tell you, it definitely makes the game more fun and more kind of next-gen feel. And so I'm actually really glad I got the Xbox One, which is what the gameplay you're seeing is on. It's on the Xbox One, and it is, again, Battlefield 4. I have no idea what this map is. I have a very poor understanding of Battlefield in general, meaning I don't really know what to do or where to go. I just know that I need to shoot at people who are on the other team, and that's why I've been playing Team Deathmatch. That's why, I haven't been playing these other game modes that are very, very confusing to me. And but I'll eventually try to branch out and get into those, and probably maybe watch some YouTube videos and gain some knowledge about Battlefield 4, because it does seem to be a solid game. I'm actually giving it a chance, unlike Battlefield 3, which I never really gave a chance because I was so kind of, I guess, enthralled with Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 that I never really gave Battlefield 3 a chance. But this one's not a bad game. It's definitely, it has its pluses and minuses, in my opinion. Let's try to start with the positives first. I think, in my opinion, the positives of Battlefield 4. Now, again, take this with a grain of salt because I don't know too much about the game, and I've really only played the multiplayer. Just played a scratcher campaign when I was downloading the game to the hard drive. But Battlefield 4 has a lot of good components. The first being, it looks pretty neat. I mean, it's definitely a very radical-looking game. It doesn't look like any other game, in my opinion. And that's very unique. Just the way it looks is by far one of the coolest things. It does look very realistic. I think part of it is it's almost like fake real. I don't know how to describe it, but like it's almost trying to look real, but it's again, I don't really know how to describe it. Overall, it looks really good, and I think compared to a lot of the other games, and even compared to Call of Duty, which is again part of this commentary, in many respects it does look better than Call of Duty. But I think Call of Duty does look better in another kind of light, so to speak, than Battlefield 4. So I know that's probably a little bit confusing, but I don't really know how to describe it. They're two different looking games, and they play a little bit differently, but I can tell you a lot of well, let's get into that later, but I want to talk more about what's good about the game. So, what's good about the game is that you can play with a lot of people. I don't know how many people you can play with, but there's a lot of one of the biggest differences is you can use like vehicles, and that's one of the good things in this game. Now I haven't used any of the vehicles, but I know you can in certain maps. I guess not Team Deathmatch, but it offers a definitely different element when you compare it to Call of Duty. You know, the last time we had vehicles in Call of Duty was Call of Duty World at War, and I'm glad they don't have vehicles in the game because despite, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts having a lot of mistakes in it, not putting vehicles in there was the right thing to do, because I would not want to play against somebody in a tank or something, or, you know, flying in an airplane. I think for Call of Duty that just is not what it's about, and I really hope they continue to not put vehicles in the game, because that would kind of piss me off. And you know, who's to say, you know, they continually advance the way Call of Duty is played. So I can't, you know, tell them what to do, because it seems like they have, for the most part, the right ideas. You know, I mean, the biggest difference from what I can tell is, you know, also the maps in Battlefield 4 are massive. Even on this one, this is a pretty massive map, and Call of Duty Ghosts has huge maps, and honestly, that's one of the worst things about Call of Duty Ghosts are the maps, because it's almost all the time when I'm playing Ground War, I'm playing on a map that I don't want to be playing on, and I'm probably playing Team Deathmatch, which is what I really don't want to play. I'd rather play Domination, because you can get more kills, it's more fun, that's kind of what I'm kind of going for. You know, I don't know, that's just what I like to do. But this, in Battlefield 4, one kind of advantage I guess it has over Call of Duty is that the maps, you know, they're big for a reason, and the maps are actually pretty good in Battlefield 4. I obviously probably have only seen about 4 or 5 of them, if that, but they're really nice, and they've got a lot of cool features in it. Like, I think you can even call out an enemy, and it'll like highlight on your friendly's radar that the enemy's there, and it's really cool, neat stuff like that. And they have more, I think, integration with the Kinect than Call of Duty Ghosts has, which is I'm assuming the next Call of Duty is going to have a lot of Kinect integration for the Xbox One, which obviously the Xbox is the system to play Call of Duty on. In my opinion, for as far as all the updates are concerned. You know, you get your downloadable content first. You get it's kind of more geared toward the Xbox One. In fact, if I recall correctly, yeah, Mark Rubin, the kind of senior person, designer, or whatever, head honcho guy at Infinity Ward, was saying that Call of Duty Ghosts is basically built for the Xbox One. And, you know, all the other ones are kind of secondary, although, you know, they're not like redheaded stepchild or whatever, but if you catch my drift, it's meant for the Xbox One. And now Battlefield, the Xbox One, you get your content first on the Xbox One. And I don't know, I still haven't purchased any downloadable content like a season pass for Battlefield or for Call of Duty, but I know I'll be getting the one for Call of Duty. It's just a matter of time. I just haven't purchased it yet, really. Especially because I'm really hoping that they fix the maps. You know, that's something that I don't think Battlefield has to worry too much about its maps right now, in my opinion, but Call of Duty definitely has to worry about its maps, because the maps in Call of Duty Ghosts are, wow, the vast majority of them are really horrendous. They're too big, and they don't make sense. They don't flow well. Even in Ground War, you know, for the bigger maps, they're just garbage. It's what really kind of sets me back, and it's just like, well, you know what, I might as well just be playing Battlefield 4. If I want to play a game that has big maps, and because Battlefield 4, the big maps kind of flow a lot better in my opinion. So I know this commentary was kind of a little bit of a ramble, but I had a long gameplay I had to show you. I wanted to show you some Battlefield 4 gameplay. I hope it looks really cool. And the final score here is about 20-5, I believe, in this game. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Peace.